Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a medical emergency on board a flight that landed last night at the Tri-Cities airport. What we know so far. And the fire at Lineage Cold Storage near Findlay continues to burn when nearby businesses say it's like to see the smoke continually rise. And the state of Washington is hoping its new 988 website will help people who are in a crisis, especially when they need help the most. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5 a.m. on Wednesday, May 15th. We'll check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, what are we seeing this morning? It's kind of been a little chilly in the mornings, but not too bad.
And warming up a big time in the afternoons. In fact, today is going to be the warmest day out of the next 7 before we start to see our cool down. So taking a live look outside of our Dust Devils Skycam showing Giza Stadium. Dust Devils coming off a win last night, and they'll be playing again today in the afternoon. Sunrise 5:23. We do have a bit of mid and high level clouds streaming in this morning. Temperatures are in the 50s. Like Jessica mentioned, not a bad start out there. It's 53 in Tri-Cities, 55 in Walla Walla, 52 Pendleton, in the upper 40s in Hermiston, and 61 in Yakima. The winds have been primarily on the lighter side overnight and into this morning, just a touch stronger in Ellensburg and Toppenish, anywhere between 10 and 15 miles per hour. So if you're heading out the door right now, look for temperatures in the 50s, although they could be dropping into the 40s. That's what I'm trying to say over the next 1 to 2 hours. You'll need the light jacket and the sunglasses for sure, as we'll see plenty of sunshine today and those mid and high level clouds. Temperatures will be right around that 80-degree mark at noon, and then we're putting highs just below 90 today, upper 80s, but another cool down is on the way. We'll let you know when we drop back down into the 70s coming up in a bit. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And we start your top headlines in Pasco as we work to find out more information about a flight that landed at the Tri-Cities airport that had medical and fire crews standing by on the runway. This happened last night just before 9 p.m. An Alaska Airlines flight sent a dispatch saying there was a medical emergency on board, and the flight was set to land at the Tri-Cities airport and did not divert there. Fire and medical crews were asked to wait on the runway as the plane landed. Eventually, people were allowed to get off the plane, and we're working to get you more details on this and stay up to date with us throughout the morning and on AppleValleyNewsNow.com. And the Kennewick Police Department says an arrest has been made in a car theft that happened on the lot of a local dealership. This happened yesterday just after 1 p.m. Authorities say Michael Sparks threatened a dealership at knife point, stole a car off the lot, and led authorities on a chase through Kennewick and into Pasco. The chase went into a school zone, at which that time police say they stopped pursuing. They found Sparks and the vehicle a short time later and arrested him. In a follow-up, Grant County authorities are releasing more information on a shooting that happened Monday. 55-year-old Brian Faircloth has been arrested in the shooting of a 47-year-old man. The two are known to each other, and authorities say the shooting was the result of a series of arguments between the two. Faircloth was taken to jail, and the man was in the hospital in critical condition, and his current condition is not known. And it has been weeks now since the Lineage fire in Findlay broke out, but the building must be monitored around the clock due to flare-ups. Fire officials say yesterday's fire remained within the footprint of the building and no other structures were threatened. Firefighters say the once frozen vegetables had thawed and are now drying out, creating new dry fuel. Officials say they cannot say how long the fire will continue to burn.
Seems how my actual place is kind of right behind that. The smoke is pretty devastating. Not every day, but when the wind picks up, it gets pretty thick, and so you know, it makes it pretty tough to get outside and get some things done before they eat, for sure.
And there are plans to begin the process of dismantling and removing the structural debris, but that timeline is not something the Bend County Fire District has any control over. And it's National Police Week, and it's time for people to honor and support law enforcement, not only on the local level, but on the national level. So today, May 15th, is National Peace Officers Memorial Day, which pays tribute to the law enforcement officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice or have been injured in the line of duty. In Washington, D.C., the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial adds new names to the wall, and flags across the country are flown at half-staff. And we'll have more coverage on the local level tonight at 5 and 6 on Apple Valley News Now. And county elections offices all across the state are gearing up for the August primary. Part of that process is drawing names to determine which order that candidates will appear on the ballot. Each county sets the ballot for county-level offices, but not state level. In Franklin County, election officials use 3 numbered balls pulled at random from a jar to determine which candidate's name will be first on the ballot. It's all part of the effort to make sure that election results are not biased, even by accident.
It's a random placement. Like, no one knows what candidate's going to be first. And again, the speculation that the first name on the ballot will have the highest votes. That way it's not any particular candidate. It's just selected at random.
Again, the primary election is coming up in August. Unlike the presidential primary in March, which basically just advised the Republican and Democratic parties, this one will actually determine which candidates advance to the general election in November. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, wildfire smoke doesn't just affect those with breathing problems. It can affect all of us. Up next, we have what you can do to limit your risk, especially here in the Pacific Northwest.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. At my law firm, we have a team that knows big truck wrecks. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Call the heavy hitter. When I call the insurance companies, they listen. Hit by a big truck, I know how to beat their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
If you are having emotional, psychological, or severe anxiety issues, get medical help because your mental health is vitally important. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit prosserhealth.org.
Okay, nature lovers, at US Cellular, you can get an iPhone 15 Pro on us, plus $300 off a new iPad.
It's true. Check out this amazing photo of an Iberian lynx I got.
That's a tabby cat.
And a slaty bristlefront.
A pigeon?
And even Bigfoot.
Yeah, so that's Gary?
Oh, yeah, bro. That's me.
Bigfoot does not exist.
And Gary does exist.
Right now at US Cellular, get an iPhone 15 Pro on us, plus $300 off any iPad. US Cellular, built for us.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest and your health headlines. As the wildfires continue to rage in Canada, it's causing a lot of air quality issues which can affect our breathing, especially if you're in a sensitive group. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we're no stranger to the smoke from wildfires and the air quality that it can bring. But even when summer skies look clear, small pollutant particles can impact the air quality index in daily life.
The air quality should impact how you plan to go outside, how you plan to behave when you're outdoors, how long will you allow yourself to be outdoors. Poor air quality has a lot of health consequences for every single person.
Older adults and those with conditions like asthma should make sure they're protected when air quality is poor, and especially children should limit time outside. Also, a new study says by 2050, more than a fifth of the Earth's population will be over 60 years old, and researchers say climate change is making the planet warmer. And that's a problem because older people are at higher risk for health problems when exposed to acute and chronic heat. People sweat less effectively as they age, and their instincts to drink water also drop. People can reduce their risk of heat-related health complications by investing in home insulation and air conditioning. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, many parts of the U.S. are under air quality alerts from the Canadian wildfires. We have why firefighters are struggling to contain those fires. But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona lets us know how our air quality locally is doing and if those Canadian fires are affecting us.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Let's get going. Get 0 for 72 and $3,000 cash on an Escape or $3,000 on a Mustang Mach-E. Only at your local Ford dealer.
How long do I have to wait?
Watch Thursday at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
It's time to save big at Broadmoor RV Superstore in Pasco. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th. Get a new Forest River Salem. Was $24,000, now just $16,990. A new 2024 R-Pod Classic, sale priced as low as $21,990. How about a new 27-foot Coachman Freelander, sale priced at just $89,990. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th at Broadmoor RV in Pasco.
Who has the deals? Furniture Row. Who has the deals? Furniture Row. This Memorial Day, we've been training, prepping for savings so big, they're getting backed in by the truckload. The more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 for every 1,000 you spend. Check out Doorbusters while they last. And financing, we're talking 60 years, no interest. But I want to know, do you have the guts to save like never before? The Memorial Day Super Sale, only at Furniture Row.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. It's the best time of the year. No, not yard work season. It's baseball season! So come out to Geisa Stadium and enjoy $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more on Family Feast Night Friday, May 17th, thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. And it's School Night, presented by Polish Homes. Saturday the 18th, enjoy the best fireworks show in town, brought to you by Desert Food Mart. Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
What makes me strong?
Every shot I take.
Every paddle I pull.
Every delicious bite. Every good long laugh.
Every story about our ancestors.
My family, my community, my tribe.
Our connection, that's our strength.
We use our strength to support each other. If you or someone else is struggling with mental health or thinking about suicide, call or text for help. That is a sign of strength we share.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Let's get going. Get 0 for 72 and $3,000 cash on an Escape or $3,000 on a Mustang Mach-E. Only at your local Ford dealer.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest and happy Wednesday, everyone. Halfway through the work week, and we have another very warm day on tap across the region. In fact, today and tomorrow, the warmest days on our 7-day forecast. So as we take a live look at our Dust Devil sky cam in Pasco, we do have some higher level clouds moving in from the north and northwest this morning, but we're still going to see plenty of sunshine today. Temperatures aren't too chilly. We're in the 50s for the most part. It's 53 in Tri-Cities. We dropped to 49 in Hermiston, 55 in Walla Walla. We're at 56 Connell, 56 in Ellensburg. Look at Yakima hovering at 61 degrees. We may drop a few more degrees before we see a rebound. Now, those wind speeds are on the light side, a little bit stronger in Ellensburg and in Toppenish, but the winds overall will remain rather light today. However, that changes starting tomorrow. Satellite and radar showing that we do have those mid and high level clouds streaming in from the north and west as a ridge of high pressure really starts to build in from the south and west today. That's why we are going to warm it up even more compared to what we saw yesterday. Now tomorrow, this high starts to break down and get shoved south a little bit. We're still basically under the influence, so we're still warm locally, and then we'll see a pattern change. You could see a big dip in the jet stream by Friday, and that's going to allow some cooler weather to spill in to the Pacific Northwest. But we're not going to be cool today. In fact, the Dust Devils have another game taking on the Hillsboro Hops again today. They game a little bit earlier in the day, 1:30, so maybe you're taking a half day from work, and if you're going to the game, Giesa Stadium, be sure to pack the sunscreen and the sunshades as temperatures will be climbing through the 80s, ending up in the middle 80s with a light southwest wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Look for highs around 88 today in Tri-Cities, 86 in Hermiston, lower 80s today along the foothills of the Blues, 87 in Hanford, and 86 degrees in Yakima. Tonight, we're partly cloudy, mild temperatures only dropping into the low and middle 50s. Not a bad start on your Thursday. And tomorrow, we're still relatively warm with breezy conditions. The winds will really be picking up, especially tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, as we start to see that pattern changing with highs in the middle 80s. Your 7-day forecast showing that today and tomorrow, like I mentioned, the warmest days. Tomorrow and Friday will be breezy, especially Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. Friday, we'll see a big dip in temps. Look at that, 76 up to 78 on Saturday with more in the way of cloud cover, 74 Sunday, and then we'll keep it in the 70s with maybe a few showers coming back into play next week. That would be nice. Yakima, 86 today, 80 tomorrow, and then we're back in the lower 70s where we should be for this time of year with lows down into the 40s. So a cooler weekend expected, but still pretty nice. 82 in Walla Walla, 81 tomorrow, breezy. Then we drop a good 10 degrees. 70 and breezy on Friday. Hermiston, 86 today, 85 breezy tomorrow, and then low to middle 70s with lows in the 40s as we head into the weekend and get into next week. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And large swaths of the U.S. are under air quality alerts today due to wildfires in Canada. Officials say firefighters are struggling to contain some of those blazes. Amy Kiley reports the wildfires are threatening homes and health.
It's like a fog, it's cloudy.
Air quality alerts are in effect in parts of the U.S. today as smoke from Canadian wildfires drifts south. Dozens of blazes are burning in that country, and some are threatening homes.
The focus is on fighting the fire and on keeping evacuees safe and supporting evacuees during what is likely to be one of the most difficult times of their lives.
Tens of thousands of acres are scorched from a fire in British Columbia. It's near the community of Fort Nelson. Thousands of people are evacuating from that area.
It was a very long drive here. I think it was like 5.5 hours. It was headlights in front, behind you, and taillights in front of you for miles.
The province of Manitoba is fighting a massive blaze that has burned more than 86,000 acres. In Alberta, residents in parts of Fort McMurray are under evacuation orders because their homes are at risk.
I asked my kids, so I have 4, and I asked them to just pack a bag overnight.
As for air quality in parts of the U.S.,
the days of long summers with hot temperatures and no smoke, those may not be very common anymore.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
And after causing the stunning display of northern lights this weekend, the sun isn't done. Oh, Tiffany, I want to ask you first about the air quality in our region. I know there's a lot of the U.S. that's getting hit with those Canadian wildfire and that smoke that's coming down. Are we getting it here?
We're not getting it here, and we'll get to that next story in just a second. It looks like the worst of the air quality still across portions of the upper Midwest and the northern plains. You can see right now, if you're in the green, you have good air quality. That's the case across the state of Washington, but the yellow and even some orange colors impacting portions of North Dakota, South Dakota, all the way down in Nebraska, Kansas, Minnesota, and Iowa. And that's because the smoke particles follow the upper level wind. So here are the fires in British Columbia. Here are the fires in Manitoba, as you just saw that report. And the winds are flowing in from the north and west. So that's why we're seeing air quality that continues to be impacted across the northern tier of the country and across the northern plains. So luckily for us, we're not feeling the impacts this time, but we're no stranger to wildfire smoke here in the Pacific Northwest either. Jessica.
Thank you, Tiffany. And we are lucky that we're not feeling it. Hopefully they don't get bigger and we don't feel them later. Well, next, after causing the stunning display of northern lights this weekend, the sun isn't done yet. So NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory captured a photograph of the strongest solar flare yet from the current solar cycle. And the solar flare, which is an eruption of energy from the sun, came from the same region that triggered last weekend's geomagnetic storm watch, the first in nearly 20 years. And the flares usually take place in active regions of the sun that include the presence of strong magnetic fields, and they can impact radio, power grids, and communications. And when we return, it's a contest any pet lover can get behind. Up next, we take a look at some of the photos competing for first place in this year's Comedy Pet Photography Awards.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Hanging lights is really hard work and takes too much time. Introducing the Star Shower Ultra 9 Laser Light Show. Now with an incredible 9 different decorative light patterns for you to choose from that immerse your entire home with thousands of spectacular lights. You can select red and green lights that move like shooting stars, or instead have your lights blinking, or choose twinkling stillness. Star Shower has an automatic light sensor that will turn it on at night and off in the morning. Plus, it's weather resistant and can withstand freezing temperatures. Call or go online now to order Star Shower Ultra 9 for just $29.99 and ask about how to get the Star Shower remote. All it takes is the press of a button to change all 9 functions. Star Shower sells out every single year, so this year there's a strict limit of 3 per order. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now.
Call 1-800-617-3097 or visit ultra9.com. So call 1-800-617-3097 or visit ultra9.com now.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus in Kennewick now accepting new patients for primary care. We offer patient-specific solutions for physical, mental, and emotional health concerns. You'll receive quality one-on-one time with our medical professionals and experienced support team. Begin your new health plan with today's best technologies and facilities for the whole family. Play hard, live well at the PC. Call us at 509-783-5465 today.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
Welcome back. So check this out. The finalists for the 2024 Comedy Pet Photography Awards have been revealed. Did you know that was a thing?
Oh, yeah. So nearly 36 pictures were submitted from around the world, and organizers call it a treat of happy, positive, and feel-good nonsense.
I agree. So it's not just a laughing matter. The competition aims to promote animal welfare, and there's a little bit of everything to tickle your funny bone. So let's take a look at these pictures. The first one.
Oh, wow.
That is a little kitten. Looks like it's stuck. And this reminds me of your cat, Riley.
Oh.
Peach.
I could definitely see Peach getting into a situation like that.
This is cute, but I'm concerned also.
Yeah, I was a little confused at what was going on there for a second.
I'm going to call that one just Peach, being Peach.
Yes.
Well, up next we have this doggo. I think this one was called Dancing Queen. And all these pictures are from comedypetphoto.com. And this one, yeah, it looks like it's got the spirit of dancing in them.
It's groovy.
It's a very beautiful picture.
It is.
In the
very
snow, too.
Dynamic.
And next up, this is what a headless horse looks like, because I didn't know where, I can't find his head. Where is it? It's just all the way around?
I don't think he has one.
Okay, yeah. Headless horse, that's what I'm calling that one. Next up is a pet owner look-alike, and I think so many people look like their pets, especially with dogs. It's mostly with dogs. This is hilarious.
They're twins.
They look exactly the same.
That's a good one.
And next up, oh my goodness, I can relate to this one because my cats, or my one cat, gets into the toilet paper a lot.
Yeah.
Do your cats do that?
Plum will jump onto the toilet.
Okay.
He's been getting a little more mischievous. He's approaching about 8 months, so he's getting.
Oh, so he's a little baby.
He's a little baby.
Oh,
he's getting crazy like these
I'm
two.
gonna pray for you. Well, up next and lastly, this is the last one. This is a donkey, and this is a mood for me.
Why would you say that's a mood for you?
It's just like, that's what it kind of looks like, just like a, when things happen and you just can't do anything about it. You're like,
Yeah. Okay.
No, just me.
I can relate at times.
Okay, good. It's not just me. I don't feel weird now. Well, also in more trending news, it's official. So last year's Golden Bachelor gave 72-year-old Gary Turner a shot at love, and now it's a woman's turn.
Ooh.
I'm Joan, and I'm your first Golden Bachelorette.
So Joan Vassos will star in the first ever season of The Golden Bachelorette this fall.
Oh, Joan, she looks great. That is quite the ad, especially with that song. Love that song. It's a classic. And she'll look familiar to fans of the franchise. Vassos was one of the contestants on The Golden Bachelor, and the 61-year-old was a fan favorite, but had to leave the show early when her daughter had health issues.
All right, and Vassos is a widow who was married for 32 years. She has 4 children and 2 grandchildren.
I didn't watch too much of the last one, but I'm kind of excited for this one, so I think I will.
You should go back and watch it.
We'll watch it together.
A lot of us here locally were very excited. We had a local contestant on the show, and so we were sitting at the edges of our seats and very, very excited.
Been here for that.
It was so much fun, so I'm excited for this just as much.
Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a local organization in Yakima is working to make a difference in some staggering statistics. The YWCA makes an announcement on fighting back against domestic violence. Our own Emily Goodell with that report. Also, a student artist showcases a new exhibit at CWU, her story behind her art. That's when we come back.
In today's Tech Bites, Google announcing product updates at its developer conference. Google says artificial intelligence is about to become ingrained in every part of its search engine. The new AI overviews will create a summary of many search results, separating them into different categories so users don't have to. Google also announced a new feature called Ask Photos. It's meant to help users find specific pictures in their gallery by talking to Google's Gemini chatbot. It will show up over the next few months. Finally, Google says it enhanced its Circle to Search feature to help students with their math homework. The new AI model will generate step-by-step instructions on solving problems. Google says it won't do the homework for students, but it will show them how to approach the problem to get the correct answer. Sounds like something students and parents will love. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
I've been practicing.
What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul.
What, are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously? Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home.
Arthritis pain? We say not today. Tylenol 8-Hour Arthritis Pain has 2 layers of relief. The first is fast. The second is long-lasting. We give you your day back so you can give it everything. Tylenol, #1 doctor recommended for arthritis pain.
I'm obsessed with Olay's Retinol Body Wash.
With Olay Retinol Body Wash, 95% of women had visibly renewed skin.
Renewed skin after 14 days.
Makes my skin feel so smooth and moisturized.
See the difference with Olay.
E&G.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a local organization in Yakima makes an announcement on the fight against domestic violence in the community. In a story we first brought to you yesterday, we have more information on the new roundabout set for a busy intersection in Pasco. And a Tri-Cities Dust Devil player gets a big honor. We get the chance to catch up with him as the team begins its next series. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:31 on Wednesday, May 15th. We'll check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, what are we seeing outside? I know you had said it was like 50s earlier, which is a lot better than the 40s and 30s we've been getting for the past couple weeks.
Right. It's nice when you can wake up to 50s and 60s outside, but we're looking at another very warm day. In fact, today will end up being a good 5 degrees warmer than those lower 80s we saw yesterday. But it's a pretty start in Pasco. This is courtesy of our Dust Devils Skycam. We do have these mid and high level clouds streaming in from the north, kind of filtering out that sunshine a little bit, but I think we'll still see a mix of sun and clouds today. Here are the 50s. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see these drop a few more degrees at the top of the hour, but not much more. So 53 in Tri-Cities, 55 Walla Walla, 48 in Dayton. We're at 56 at Hanford and 61 degrees in Yakima. Winds are on the light side right now out of the south and southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, just a touch stronger across the Kittitas Valley at about 13 miles per hour. But winds should remain between 5 and 15 miles per hour today. And today and tomorrow will be the warmest days out of the next 7. In Yakima, a mix of sun and clouds starting off in the middle 60s by 8 o'clock, middle 80s for highs today. And look at Tri-Cities. We were in the lower 80s yesterday, upper 80s. I think we'll be close to 90 today, and Walla Walla will finally get into the lower 80s. We've been in the 70s the past couple of days. Now we are going to see a big cool down by the weekend. We'll let you know how cool it gets, and we'll also let you know when rain chances appear back in the 7-day forecast. It's been a while, coming up in a little bit. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And the city of Yakima has one of the highest rates of domestic violence in the state, and YWCA Yakima is struggling to keep up with the demand for emergency shelter. But our own Emily Goodell tells us the organization is taking a big step toward addressing that need.
A 10-year-old boy calling for help.
What was that? I'm scared.
Children witnessed 25% of the 400 intimate partner violence calls Yakima police have responded to so far this year. Even more victims reaching out to YWCA Yakima.
We're up to many months having 1,000 calls, which is, almost 50% more.
The YWCA offering counseling, support groups, advocacy, emergency shelter, and more. Operations supported by their biggest fundraiser of the year, the 30th annual YWCA Leadership Luncheon. The featured speaker, former Seahawks player Jermaine Kearse.
Came to my knowledge that my mom herself has dealt with domestic abuse, and
It was a huge shock to me.
YWCA Yakima also houses 400 families per year in their emergency domestic violence shelter. But last year, they had to turn away another 1,000 families due to lack of space.
It is a dangerous time when people leave, probably one of the most dangerous. So to be able to have a place that you could go that has the safeties, the security, staff 24 hours a day to help you manage what you're going through is a huge help to people.
That's why they're raising money to open a second shelter inside the former St. Elizabeth Nursing School building, donated by Hogback Development. With $3 million from the city and county combined, $8.7 million from state lawmakers and other funds, they're more than 2/3 of the way there. But still $5 million short of their $18 million goal, looking for community donations and grant opportunities.
The stars are aligning and everything's coming together for us to be able to expand and make sure we can try to meet more of the need.
To prevent the greater cost of lives lost. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
And YWCA Yakima officials say they're hoping to start renovating the building next year and opening the new shelter in 2026. In Pasco, we're learning more about the roundabout set for Court Street and Road 68. City officials say Road 68 serves as a vital north-south route, facilitating significant traffic flow within the city and Franklin County. Similarly, Court Street acts as an east-west corridor, linking residential sectors with the city's major commercial districts. According to the 2020 Local Road Safety Plan, this intersection is identified as a critical area for safety improvements due to its high collision frequency and nature.
This is a rendering of what the roundabout will look like once it's constructed. And you can see that it is slightly bigger than just the roundabout. We're extending those lanes just to be able to do a proper merging. There was a traffic study at the very beginning of the project. The project started in 2019, and it wasn't fully funded at that time, but with the first funds that we received, we began a study looking at current volumes and future volumes.
Plans include transforming this junction into a roundabout and installing bike lanes. Additionally, the project will incorporate infrastructure upgrades such as sewer line extensions to the east and north, and stormwater management improvements and the installation of curb and gutter systems, curb ramps, a water main extension, and additional street lighting. Construction is set to start in June. And Washington students are just getting to the end of the school year, but school districts are already looking ahead to the fall. ESD 123 held a preschool roundup, and that's an event for families interested in enrolling a child in the Early Child Education and Assistance Program. It provides preschool and hearing and vision services for children who are between 3 and 5 years old. The program administrator says enrolling is a lengthy process and can be a lot. That's why they host events to help parents through that process.
This will help families get the assistance that they need, but also it will help them know right away if their application is accepted to go on the wait list or not. So they'll be able to sign their application right on the spot and be finished with that process.
If you were unable to attend today's or yesterday's event and would like to enroll your child, they'll just be having an event like today or yesterday, this Thursday, that's May 16th from 3:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the ESD 123 building in Pasco. And Central Washington University is showcasing a senior student artist this week who's using a creative medium to recognize her family's resilience. Mackenzie Guzman's exhibition, Lest We Suffer, showcases art made from everyday objects with a family connection, such as her grandmother's doily, and the art explores place and ancestry through Guzman's memories as they've been distorted by time.
They actually connect to like my grandmother made those. The one that's cyanotyped, I actually made that by hand myself. Feeling those same motions that she would have done with her hands, it just helped me feel really connected to her.
Guzman's artwork is on display in Gallery 231 in Randall Hall on Dean Nicholson Boulevard, and the gallery is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. through Friday. And a Tri-City Dust Devils player was named Northwest League Player of the Week for May 7th through the 12th. This recognition comes after he helped Tri-City take 5 of 6 games on the road from the league-leading Eugene Emeralds. Ben Goebel is the Dust Devils infielder who was honored with Player of the Week. And this is his first season playing for the Dust Devils. And he says after a great week, he's just planning to keep the momentum going.
Just keep doing the same thing. Not going to do anything different. Just have the same routine day in, day out, and play hard, have fun.
And the Dust Devils play at Giza Stadium tonight at 6:30. They'll be at home through the weekend. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's one of the biggest days of the year for the city of Richland. Riley Fitzgerald tells us what we can expect at this year's field day and how the community can get involved.
You're gonna need a new bumper. Did you say burger, guac, cheese, Santa Fe burger sauce, burger, jalapeno pepper, cheese, burger, cheese, burger, spicy cheese, bacon. Guac, cheese, bacon. Speed burger!
Good burger. Sometimes Jonah wrestles with falling asleep, so he takes ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, and wakes up feeling like himself. Get the rest to be your best with non-habit-forming ZzzQuil. Better days start with ZzzQuil nights.
Bother the bugs. Not your family. Zevo is made with essential oils which attack bugs' biological systems. It wipes cleanly, plus is safe for use around people and pets. Zevo. People-friendly, bug-deadly.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. It's the best time of the year. No, not yard work season. It's baseball season! So come out to Giza Stadium and enjoy $2 hot dogs, soft drinks, and more on Family Feast Night Friday, May 17th, thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. And it's School Night, presented by Polish Homes. Saturday the 18th, enjoy the best fireworks show in town, brought to you by Desert Food Mart. Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Did you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 free phones plus unlimited data for just $30 a line. No trade-in needed.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
The El Diablo Burger is back at Carl's Jr. Habanero, jalapeno poppers, bacon. Give in to your devilish desires.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I figured El Diablo is back for eternity. Only at Carl's Jr.
Big burger! Good burger.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Today there's a chance to cheer on some student athletes. Richland School District staff are trying to fill the stands at Fran Rich Stadium for the Lamb Weston RSD Field Day. Riley Fitzgerald joins us now with the way that you can get involved. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning, Jessica. The school district really wants people to fill those Fran Rich stands. The event is today from 9 o'clock until 2 p.m. and it's an open event. You don't need a student in the district to come by and support these students. RSD Field Day is a track and field event for students with disabilities. Nearly 500 students are going to be participating today from all of the RSD schools, and all of these students are ready for today's events.
It's by far the most special day of the year. The students love it, they talk about it. There's a countdown in classrooms getting ready for it, and so it's a very nice way to get together usually towards the end of the year and kind of have a pinnacle event that we can really just celebrate these student athletes.
And on Tuesday morning, Lamb Weston came out to Richland High School to support the event as one of the sponsors, as students were preparing for what's called the biggest event of the year for students with disabilities.
And there's such joy in the faces of the competitors, and it's just great to watch them and learn what they're doing. The events are interesting, and they're just fun to watch.
And there's new organizations who are going to be represented at the event, along with new activities like assisted tech events and more. Lamb Weston will also be back with 2 fry wagons for free French fries. 491 students are signed up this year, an all-time high for the Lamb Weston Richland School District Field Day. Again, it's today from 9 to 2 at Franrish Stadium in Richland, and the whole community is invited to support local student athletes. Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, meteorologist Tiffany Savona is going to let us know how the weather is looking for today. I know it's going to be warm. She'll have all that in your first Alertful forecast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever battle New York. Watch Saturday morning at 9:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
If you're in a bit of a rut, small habit changes can have big results. Meditation, for example, can reduce stress and help prevent more serious mental health issues. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Mental health services at Prosser Memorial Health's primary care clinics. Visit prosserhealth.org.
It's time to save big at Broadmoor RV Superstore in Pasco. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th. Get a new Forest River Salem. Was $24,000, now just $16,990. A new 2024 R-Pod Classic, sale priced as low as $21,990. How about a new 27-foot Coachman Freelander, sale priced at just $89,990. The Forest River Adventure Fest sale, May 17th through the 19th at Broadmoor RV in Pasco.
This is the all-new Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress, and we designed it to help make aches and pains a thing of the past. Because our most advanced, infinitely adaptable Tempur material eases your pressure points, inch by inch and molecule by molecule, in a way no other mattress can. All night, every night.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Oh, the puppies are loose.
Need to get home in a hurry? Time for sport mode. Party's over, boys.
Drive the Nissan Sentra. Now get 3.9% APR financing for 36 months or get a low $269 per month lease on Sentra.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We are looking at partly cloudy skies this morning as we take a live look out of our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. The Dust Devils coming off a win yesterday against the Hillsboro Hops, and they're back in action at 1:30 this afternoon, and they're looking at an even warmer day to play the game of baseball. And we do have those mid and high level clouds out there streaming in across the sky, those clouds coming in from the north and west. And it is a rather mild start outside right now. So if you're getting ready to head out, maybe you're going out to walk the dog, maybe just the light jacket or the sweatshirt. Temperatures around 53 in Tri-Cities, 55 Walla Walla, 48 in Dayton, 61 in Yakima, and 57 degrees in Toppenish. There are those clouds. They're filtering out that sunshine a little bit, but they're just mid and high level clouds. That is about it. And we'll see a mix of sun and clouds today.
High pressure building in from the south and west. That's going to be responsible for our warm up. We should get close to 90 in some spots today. Now tomorrow, this high starts to break down and shift a little bit farther south. We're still warm locally, but the pattern really changes by Friday and into the weekend. With that high shifting southward, we're going to start to see upper level disturbances move in, causing a dip in the jet stream, and that is going to bring us cooler weather. It's also going to bring us some breezy winds as we'll see the change in pressure between the high and the low. So here's what to expect as far as futurecast winds go. Today, winds will be rather light, 5 to 15 miles per hour, maybe a little bit stronger across the Yakima and Kittitas valleys like they typically are. Overnight, things kind of quiet down, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. And then tomorrow, watch what starts to happen. By late in the day, these are the sustained winds, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Gusts will be even higher. The winds stay up Thursday night and into Friday morning, but then these wind speeds will start to drop off by Friday afternoon. So breezy days ahead. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, we could see gusts as high as 35 miles per hour, and Friday morning, those gusts could get as high as 25, maybe even 30 miles per hour. So today, we're looking at high temperatures in the upper 80s. If you're gonna be outdoors, maybe you're doing some gardening or you wanna let the kids play after school, make sure you put on the sunscreen. Highs around 88 today in Tri-Cities, 86 in Hermiston, 85 Prosser, 86 in Yakima, and 82 degrees in Walla Walla. So finally heating up along the foothills of the Blues after being in the 70s yesterday. 7-day forecast showing today, tomorrow, the warmest days out of the next 7, well above the average of 76. 88 today in Tri-Cities, 87 breezy tomorrow, also breezy on Friday, but look at that temperature drop. 76, I know it doesn't look bad, but it's going to feel much cooler compared to the upper 80s we're seeing today and tomorrow. 78 with more clouds Saturday and Sunday, 74 on Sunday, and then we may see some rain chances return early next week. That's a good sign. Yakima, 86 today, 80 and breezy tomorrow, 70 and breezy on Friday, so a big 10-degree drop there, and lower 70s this weekend, where we should be for this time of year. So a seasonable weekend, not nearly as hot as last weekend. 82 and partly cloudy today in Walla Walla, 81 and breezy tomorrow, and we're in the 70s starting Friday. Hermiston, 86 today. The winds pick up tomorrow, 85, 71 on Friday, and lower 70s by the weekend. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And when we return, it's a graduation ceremony from a few days ago that went viral. It seems like such a simple thing, reading the names of graduates, but anybody in public speaking knows it's anything but that, except this is an extreme. Trust me, you don't want to miss this video. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's got a great swing. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
This is gonna be like the best field trip ever.
We'll battle it out, park style. I'm not physical in this way.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest 16-page savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Spruce up the garden with 4-inch premium annuals. Member priced at 2 for $7. Plus save $5 on Maui mid-back patio chairs. Members save $20 on Key Men's double knee work jeans. Signature women's jeans by Levi Strauss are just $16.99. Find these savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
How long do I have to wait?
Watch Thursday at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
Make your first move with battery power
made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on select battery lawnmower sets. Real Steel. Find yours.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's got a great swing. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Good morning. Welcome back to your Close to Home segment. We are starting off in the 50s this morning, just a few 40s on the map. Not a bad start on your Wednesday, halfway through the work week. 49 in Dayton, it's 53 in Tri-Cities, 55 in Walla Walla, 49 in Hermiston, and we're in the lower 60s in Yakima. We are looking at a warm day today with a mix of sun and those mid and high level clouds. 86 in Toppenish, 86 in Yakima, 87 at Hanford, 85 Prosser, 86 degrees in Hermiston, 88 in the Tri-Cities, getting close to 90 there, 84 in Moses Lake, and finally making it into the lower 80s along the foothills of the Blues. 79 though in Dayton, that's the exception, 82 in Walla Walla, 80 Milton Freewater, and 80 degrees in Pendleton. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And students at a Philadelphia nursing school could barely recognize their own names being called at their graduation. It was due to an attempt to pronounce the names phonetically. Jeannie Moose says the graduation, now viral, sparked new friendships.
Never have so many names been so butchered, even easy ones like Victoria Elizabeth Bruce.
Victoria Lee Zubeth Ross.
Butchered beyond recognition, be it Megan.
Mijinlu Iabri.
Or Allison.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
And how can you mangle Molly?
Marlena Zobeth Camp.
The announcer at Thomas Jefferson University in Philadelphia was reading off phonetically spelled names on cards. But how hard is it to pronounce Thomas? For the record, Thomas, can you state your full name for us?
Thomas Michael Canaveri Jr.
Thomas was the first College of Nursing grad to actually correct the mispronunciation.
Thomas.
Thomas, the name of our school, Thomas Jefferson University.
Thomas says at first it felt like a slap in the face.
Then she never even said my last name at all.
But now that the video has gone viral,
I just cannot stop thinking of laughing about it. I'll never forget that day for as long as I live.
Neither will Sarah Virginia Brennan.
Sayer Uvun Jinju Brinan.
On her Instagram, Sarah posted a new degree and name. Thanks, I guess. The announcer apologized, so did Thomas Jefferson University, saying each graduate deserves to have their name honored